Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me for another video. So today I am sharing with you my favorite cruelty-free beauty products under $10. And these are all products that I use on a daily basis. They are my go-to products and I actually have all of them on in today's video so you can get a really good idea of what they look like on the skin. And these products are great because they are high in quality, low in price. You can find them at almost any drugstore or even on Amazon if you prefer to shop online. And one of my favorite resources for cruelty-free products is Cruelty-Free Kitty. She has been doing this for quite a long time now, and she has very comprehensive lists of all the companies that are cruelty-free, all of the ones that aren't, and she also updates those lists frequently to compensate for companies that maybe aren't cruelty-free anymore or companies that have transitioned into being cruelty-free. And whether or not you use cruelty-free products or not, at the beginning of a new year, 2021, it's a perfect time to transition into all cruelty-free beauty products. So let's go ahead and get started.
It's calling me, like the rainbow, It's calling me, like the rainbow,
Alright, so I have all of my makeup products arranged into brands. So the first brand that I wanted to start off with is Essence Cosmetics. So this is a brand you can purchase on Amazon, or I get it in Ulta also. So I have two products from them. The first being the Volume Booster Lash Primer, Super Volume with Super Fruits. I've talked about this over and over again, but I did have to mention it because it is my go-to lash primer. It's even better to me than the Lancome Defensals Primer. I think this beats it, and it's about $5. So, and the Lancome one is a little over $20. So I think this is amazing. It does the job. It lengthens the lashes, primes them, preps them for mascara. And then the second product is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This is amazing for lengthening your lashes and also making them look like a false lash effect, but also like they're not super fake looking. They still look nice and combed through and clean. They don't stick together or get really like spider-like. They look very, very natural, but also dramatic, which I love. Moving on to e.l.f. e.l.f. is one of my favorite brands for cruelty-free products. They have always been cruelty-free. They are at the lower end of the drugstore spectrum, and I have tons and tons of e.l.f. products, but I selected only the ones that I use the most, that I love the most. And I also just placed an order on e.l.f. for a bunch of new products that they released. I'm so excited for that package. But first up, I have my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. So they did make the original version first, which I love that version, but I especially love the luminous version. So when it says luminous, it's not super shiny or dewy looking. It kind of just gives you a nice healthy glow. So as I said, I have all of these products on, and I think my skin has like a healthy, fresh glow to it. It doesn't look super oily or like it's very shiny at all. And throughout the day, I don't even notice any oil either. So highly recommend this, especially if you're someone that has drier skin and you don't like matte primers, then definitely check this one out. And then up next, I have my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is one of the best brow pencils that I have used, both in high-end and low-end brands. And I think, I want to say this is like $5 or maybe even under that. But I am using the shade Blonde. I also use the shade Taupe. I kind of go between the two. Sometimes I'll use both of them. But I like this because it is a retractable pencil. It lasts for quite a long time. And it also does have a spoolie on the other end, which is really handy for combing through your lashes before and after you apply it. So this is definitely a great shade for me, the Blonde or the Taupe, either one. So definitely check this out. Up next for e.l.f., these were all the rage in 2020. I think it's still going strong in 2021, but these are the e.l.f. Camo Concealers. So I have both the hydrating and the original, and these are amazing. If you're wanting a full coverage look that's not super cakey, that doesn't crease, then definitely go look at these. So the color that I use in both both of these is light peach. It's a perfect shade for me, and I always prefer kind of a warmer concealer because it conceals the blue tones underneath my eye, and because I am fair skinned, I have a lot of those, so I need something that's going to cancel that out. So the light peach is a great shade for me, and the hydrating is good for someone that has very dry skin. The original, I would say, is for people more with oily skin, and I do have dry skin. I like to combine the two, and that way I can get away with it more by using like a drier consistency one like the original one. But if you do have super dry skin, then I would definitely stick with the hydrating one. Up next for e.l.f., I have my favorite eyeshadow palette. This was my most used palette last year, and it is only $3. So this is the bite-sized eyeshadow palette. My favorite shade was the Cream and Sugar, and it has like nude tones in it. It has a beautiful dark chocolatey brown in here. It has a shimmery champagne and a really good base color too. The only thing that this doesn't have is a good crease color, but you probably have quite a few palettes lying around, so just reach in for your crease color and then you have all your other colors here ready to go. But the color payoff is amazing, the quality is amazing, the consistency is great, it's easy to blend out, and I cannot say enough good things about this, and for $3 you cannot beat this eyeshadow palette. Okay, next up is my contour stick from Wet n Wild. So I had been using the Nude Sticks contour stick, and I found that to be very expensive for how much product you received. And I had used this before from Wet n Wild, and by far this beats out the Nude Sticks. So if you currently use Nude Sticks and you love it, definitely go try this one because it is very inexpensive. I would say it does an equivalent, if not better job of the Nude Sticks, and I am in the shade Call Me Maple. It's a perfect shade for my skin tone. It does come in, I want to say like 2 or 3 different shades, not very many, but I think that this color would suit a variety of skin tones. So I use this to contour out my cheekbones. I do it a little bit underneath my jawline and also on my forehead, and I love this. It lasts for quite a long time, and I use quite a bit of this product. Moving on to one of my newest favorite cruelty-free beauty brands, that is CoverGirl. They transitioned into being cruelty-free, which I was ecstatic about. I am so excited when companies transition into cruelty-free. It's amazing, and I definitely stand by that and support that. So first up is my CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. I have raved about this before. So for all my dry skinned girls out there, this is a great product for you because it is on the lighter side, but you can also build it up to, I would say, about a medium coverage, and it does give you that dewy fresh face without looking oily, and it does hydrate because it has coconut milk and aloe to soothe the skin. It does come in a bunch of different colors. So the shade that I am in is 520, which is fair, and I have found that these run a little bit darker than what you would think. So definitely go into the store, take a look at them. I know you can't test out drugstore products, but my recommendation would be to go a shade lighter than what you think you need in this. And then next up is my newest cruelty-free find. So this is from CoverGirl. It's their Lash Blast Clean Mascara. So CoverGirl does have their original Lash Blast mascara, but now they came out with this clean version. It has no phthalates, sulfates, any of like the nasty typical things that you would find in makeup products, and this is a great volumizing mascara. It separates the lashes, it grabs onto every single one, and it makes your eyes look wide awake, wide open. Love it. Cannot say enough good things about this product. And then last up for CoverGirl, I have another concealer. So this is the True Blend Undercover Concealer. Now, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this product, which kind of shocks me because this is a great concealer. I would say it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, and also the e.l.f. Camo Concealers are a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape as well. But this is very, very creamy. It doesn't crease under the eye. You need very little product to cover your under eyes, and I love it. So the shade that I am in is Classic Ivory, which is a perfect match for me. Last up for makeup products, so this is something that I found on Amazon. So this is a brow styling soap, and the brand is You Can Be, and I like this because it makes my brows stay in place. So I always had the issue of my brows shifting. They would never stay where I wanted them to stay, and especially like if I have like bangs right here, it kind of moves your eyebrows around and it would drive me crazy. So this is the solution to that. It also makes them stand up. It makes them more voluminous looking, and this comes in a 2-pack. I believe it was around $8, so I thought that was a great deal. So what you do is you just get your little brow spoolie, you wet it with your makeup setting spray or water, and then you kind of run it back and forth in the soap and then put it like brush your brows into the shape that you want. And I love it. This has been a great find for me in 2020 and moving into 2021. So this does conclude all of my favorite cruelty-free makeup products under $10. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and definitely try going cruelty-free with your beauty products, makeup products in 2021. I know that you will not regret it. It feels so good to be saving animals and know that they are not being tested on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.